What happened, Mu Ying?
Wolf, Zev, do you recognize these traces?
They look like they were left by arc energy.
Recently, several barriers have been destroyed like this. This could spell danger for Jiangxi Metro.
I'll go investigate.
Do you think the Fallen did this?
Wouldn't put it past him.
This should be it. Not much time has passed since these barricades were destroyed. The energy is still active in these traces left behind. If we follow the trail they left, we should be able to find our culprit.
Then let's get moving.
How strange. We haven't seen even a single Fallen.
Where are they?
Oh, look at the ground. There are drag marks.
I guess someone was moving something? Is this a question mark?
A whole bunch of fallen corpses were moved here. But why? Only one way to find out. Let's have a look. Uh-oh, we've got company. Were they drawn here too?
There are lots of non-fatal wounds on these fallen. Someone tortured them, then dragged the bodies here? Why would they do that?
Wolf, you should take a look at this. These traces, their energy readings are much stronger. This energy, it's light.
So we're dealing with a light bearer?
Very likely.
Can you trace the source?
Yep, I'm picking up similar energy fluctuations nearby.
Then let's see where they lead.
Watch out! This should be the guy we've been looking for.
Hey, can you explain... A doppelganger?
Behind you!
Stand still!
Ning Fei, are you insane? This is a light bearer. I'm so sorry. Sometimes he gets a little out of control.
I'll spare you this time.
My apologies. I'm Claudia, and this is my light bearer, Ning Fei. We're here to find the crashed fallen Ketch.
The Ketch? Then why did you destroy the gorilla's barriers?
They were in my way. Moving bodies ain't exactly easy, you know.
So you were the one dragging them. What for?
to ask them where the Ketch is, but they wouldn't give me an answer, so I had to beat it out of them.
The Fallen can't even understand your question, let alone your taunts.
Please accept my sincerest apologies. I warned him not to destroy the barriers, but he just refuses to listen. But we really do need to get into that Ketch.
The place you're looking for is in the tunnels near the aeronautic campus. Why are you guys going there?
Ning Fei's headband causes him to hallucinate. And the solution lies in the Ketch. That's why. Ning Fei, apologize. Now. Ning Fei? Ning Fei? Ning Fei? Oh, this kid! Excuse me. Could you take me to Ning Fei, please? He must have headed there on his own.
Sure thing.
Ning Fei's headband causes him to hallucinate.
The tunnels near the aeronautic campus. I see. Claudia always loves babbling on and on. She nearly talks my ear off. Again? How dare you try to stop me? This must be the entrance to the Ketch.
Ning Fei!
Alas, I'll miss being free.
Thank you so much for your help. Let's resolve the headband issue first. We'll make amends for the barriers after we conclude our matters here.
Then we'll meet you at the station.
Ning Fei, when will you become a grown-up?
I am one.
Is that so? Then tell me, Mr. Grown-up. What is our plan?
The great journalist Ning Fei goes deeper into the Ketch to find the chip and get rid of his headaches.
And follow my orders?
Fair enough.
I can let bygones be bygones. But you need to listen to me from now on. If you start hallucinating, we retreat at once.
I'm not a quitter.
Any threat can be lethal to you while you're hallucinating.
You're making a fuss about nothing. See? The Fallen are no threat at all. doing? What on earth is this place? And what's this?
Destroy! More!
Claudia. Hey, you know which one is real?
One more to go! Follow me!
How'd you get in here?
Those ruptures are back doors that I programmed into the headband. They enable me to assist you in the hallucination.
The same weird things I destroyed?
Exactly. Come on. We should retreat.
Why?
Because it's too dangerous.
This is my chance to get rid of the headband. I'm not leaving before I do it.
Now's not the time to be such a baby.
I must get that chip today.
No, you shouldn't proceed any further.
Hey! Open the door!
Go back. Now! Immediately! Right away! What's happening? A malfunction in the power system?
Looks like Lady Luck's on my side.
Ning, listen! That path will only lead to trouble!
I don't think so. Would you cut it out? Oversized eyeball! Okay, playtime. Now where's one of those ruptures?
Me, kid.
How about that? I told you it was nothing dangerous.
Come out! The fallen are here!
Then they'll have to wait for me.
I'm serious!
Oh, come on. The fallen are no biggie. Beat it! Are you all right?
I told you it was dangerous. Get out of here! No ifs, ands, or buts!
If you're so scared, why don't you just leave? I'll get the chip without you.
Very well. Have it your way.
Claudia?
Don't Claudia me. Didn't you say you would do it alone?
Fine. Let's see. It should be this button. What's with this junk? Even the slightest touch sets off the alarm. We should be there before long. Here you are, oversized eyeball.
Oh no! It's another hallucination!
Again? Going to gouge your only eye out once I get out of here! Who are you trying to scare, bouncy ball?
Keep up!
Aren't I the one calling the shots?
You can't even open the door by yourself. Hurry up! I can't hold out much longer!
What's going on out there? What the?
Wake up!
Claudia!
Ning Fei! Come to your senses, now!
Claudia? Watch out! Claudia! You alright?
Idiot. Next time, you're on your own.
Alright. You take a breather here. Just now, I'm really pissed. do grind my gears, you know that? Stop! We're not done yet! This is for Claudia! This is for me! Claudia, are you okay?
Am I okay? Working with a troublesome light bearer like you, okay is hardly the word I'd use. Where's the chip?
Found it.
The data stream from the chip indeed matches the headband. It should be able to turn off the headband's illusions. Wait, it seems this chip can do much more than...
Let's get out of here first. Come on.
Ning Fei, are you keeping something from me?
No! I mean, this thing is going into my head. It's only fair that I keep it, okay?
Fine. Just don't look...
Of course, of course. At the end of the story, the investigative journalist Ning Fei and his camera operator Claudia successfully cracked the mystery of the haunted ship.
How about I shoot a photo album for you before we leave? This great journalist.
It's really urgent. A caravan transporting Radiancite was attacked by the Cabal, and now it's strayed from its original route. Those miners need help, and we can't let that Radiancite fall into Cabal hands either. So if you can find the caravan and the missing ore, I'd be beyond grateful. Really.
Leave it to me. Though, my approach is a little rough.
The mining cart. If the Cabal steal the Radiancite, it's over.
Looks like that's our caravan. Cabal really are coming in droves over this Radiancite.
Yeah, they're willing to die for it.
done when you have a lightning stick.
Wolf, I really appreciate you taking care of the Radiancite issue, but I have something to tell you. It's Harrow. She's gone.
This time, it's different, isn't it?
Yes, it's serious. Ever since she returned from the weathered caves, she's locked herself in her house. She won't see anybody. She's done this before. Once, she disappeared for several months. The thing is, she didn't go anywhere. She just hid at home. And I can completely understand wanting some alone time. Why, with that, I could finally fix the power fluctuations coming from the methane turbine's rotor assembly. Oh, just imagine if I could stabilize that output.
Her situation sounds a bit different from yours, Shira.
Yeah. You know, there's something different about Harrow. Something that sets her apart from us. Apart from even Lord Saladin. She always knows what people want, what they need. Almost like she's listening in on everyone. The townspeople follow her not because she can protect them or strike fear into the hearts of their enemies like Saladin, but because they feel she respects their pursuits, no matter what they are. You can understand, can't you?
Shira, what's going on with Harrow?
She's completely vanished from her usual place outside of town.
Okay. Wait, she doesn't live in Viridia? Where was she holed up?
A few months ago, she moved into a tunnel deep in Prism Lake, probably trying to avoid everyone. I'm probably the only one who knows where she lives, so please, Wolf, look into this. I think she really might need help.
I'll go see what I can do.
These are the coordinates Shira gave us. I wonder why Harrow was staying all the way out here.
I'm getting the feeling we're about to find out. Yeah, what's that sound?
A noise generator producing a static sound pressure field at a fixed pulse frequency. We're lucky the volume isn't set to max.
Why on earth would she be listening to that? This looks like Harrow's journal.
Judging from the shaky handwriting, she must have been in a lot of pain while writing these.
Find a way to block them out. Is that about the noise machines?
That would explain them. Look here, Wolf. It's that box we found in the weathered caves. It's been opened. It's empty?
Or someone took whatever was inside.
Look here. Some scattered notes. The handwriting is the same as the journals. Wolf's Wish. A war machine to defeat the Cabal. Box is Wish's result? Cost? Question mark? Goal. Cost bearer is not Wolf, but me. Plan. Act alone.
I don't understand any of this. I don't remember making a wish.
Wish. Deal with the Cabal. Don't you remember? You said something along the lines of a war machine to defeat the Cabal. I wish.
I just remember that weird whisper making me all dizzy.
Right! Harrow's notes seem to indicate your wish resulted in that strange metal box. What does it mean about Cost-Bearer, though? There's just a bunch of scratch marks.
You don't really think whatever was in that box could take out the Cabal, do you?
Well, Harrow seems to believe it. No wonder she was so insistent that she take the box. Do you remember what she said about that doorway?
That it's something the Cabal are afraid of. We need to find Harrow. Whatever's behind that door, we can't ignore it. be inside. Let's go.
I'm detecting Harrow's signal just up ahead. The Cabal are hunting her too now. We need to hurry. Oh no! The Cabal got there first! So many dead Cabal.
What on earth happened here? Are they trapped somehow?
A time cage? Could it be? No! That's impossible!
Harrow, watch your back!
Wolf, don't come any closer. I'll take full responsibility for any consequences.
Harrow, we need to talk!
I don't want to drag you into this.
Wait! Harrow!
Watch out!
Robot things popping out of thin air.
I found some files on them in the shared archive. They're a cyber-organic species connected by a shared consciousness, capable of traveling. Look around. Some of them are activated. Are the Vex bowing at her feet? I never imagined a place like this would be hidden just beneath the Red Sea. If we keep going this way, we'll reach Harrow's signal. Watch your step. Wouldn't want you falling into whatever's down there.
It's that statue again. What is it?
The records say the Vex share a collective consciousness. Each individual Vex unit is a fractal mirror of its directive, with some playing the role of leader and storing information needed to achieve specific goals.
But from what we saw, they're following Harrow's orders.
The signal stopped moving. Let's pick up the pace.
Wolf, I should have known you'd come.
We can help you, Harrow.
No. I alone should bear this responsibility. This isn't your fight.
You don't know what you're dealing with.
Yes, I do. They are Viridia's only chance against the Cabal. I'll bear all the consequences.
So Harrow's plan is to essentially plant a ticking time bomb in the rift.
We have to stop her.
According to my data, we're 70 kilometers deep into the ground, at the bottom of the Earth's crust. I'm picking up Harrow's signal nearby. There! It's coming from that platform. I feel a powerful energy pulsing up there. Like a heart. And the air here is... it's like it's frozen.
I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry up.
This She was a little different. Oh no. This is the real Queen Bee.
Harrow, don't wake it!
It's all right, Wolf. They'll listen to me. What? My core! Put me down! I order you to put me down!
Let's take it out, Wolf.
It wasn't supposed to be like this! I am your master! There is still a chance to turn everything around.
Wolf, let's follow them. The platform's disappearing. Let's just follow Harrow. Hurry!
Where did she go?
The Vex's portals are rapidly changing. We need to catch up, and fast. I don't think we're in the real world anymore. Wait, it stopped? Is this where all the Vex converge? Look, it's their leader. So this is where it flowed to. So many Vex are hiding here.
I think one alien army is more than enough for the Red Sea Rift.
I found Harrow! Her signal's nearby. Harrow! Are you okay?
We can't hold out much longer!
Hang in there. Reinforcements are on the way.
What were those things?
These are reinforcements?
They're shooting at us!
Everyone, fall back.
The Vex are loose!
What's the situation? Finala, we don't have enough forces to deal with 2 enemies at once. I've got some friends in Haven who can help, but you have to trust me.
Wolf? I didn't expect to hear from you so soon. How are things in Red Sea Rift?
Ikora, listen. A new enemy's appeared in the Red Sea Rift. Mechanical life forms with armored bodies and laser weapons. Zev called them the Vex. Do we have any info on them?
A new enemy? Sounds like a perfect time to take the stage, eh, Shams? Imagine the stories they'll tell about us.
Caber, tapping other people's conversations isn't appropriate. But I have to admit, someone needs your help.
What? Look, if Wolf needs help, I'm in. Besides, the Red Sea Rift sounds like an amazing setting for a grand battle against these... Vex? Was that what they were called?
Wolf, just come back to Haven as soon as you can.
Wolf!
Once I deal with these machines, you're going to explain everything to me, Harrow. Everything. Finala, watch her. Closely. What did you find out about the Vex?
Wow, someone sure pissed you off. Well, among the many foes we face, the Vex may be the most enigmatic and dangerous. The Vex's bodies are formed of a sturdy alloy, while their cores are powered by a strange substance called radiolarian fluid. They are neither simple robots nor organic creatures, but rather a perfect blend of the two. They share a collective consciousness, but their ultimate goal? That remains a mystery.
So how do we deal with them? We can't leave them roaming the rift.
The Vex seem to be an anomaly. They exist across time and space in ways that seem contradictory to us. We do know they seem to be observing and collecting a massive amount of data in a hub called a conflux. Where did you first encounter them, Wolf?
In the weathered caves. An otherworldly doorway was opened there.
That must be the connection to their conflux. if you can get inside and find a way to sever the Vex's data stream. That should disrupt their communications to the Red Sea Rift and halt their invasion.
Excellent. We have a plan of attack and the perfect fire team to execute it. Only question is, when do we begin?
Right now. Good-looking group. Let's go make a difference. We just lost a friendly. Someone pick them up. Glad to see you're finally done hiding. Now tell me, what else have you been concealing from me?
It's not what you think.
I've been to your house, seen all sorts of things that need an explanation.
So you're a trespasser. I should have known.
Enough, Harrow. Tell me, what was my wish?
You wished to find something to defeat the Cabal in the weathered caves, and that box was the result. The Vex can eradicate them, but the price of granting that wish was their invasion of the Red Sea Rift.
So, you can hear people's wishes and realize them?
I'm not doing anything. I hear people's desires, and then things just happen. I once thought it was a gift, but recently, I hear more and more of people's wishes, and they always come with the price. I took that box because I knew someone would have to suffer the consequences, and I chose to let it be me. What I didn't realize is that a wish's cost is linked to the wish itself. It didn't matter who opened the box. The cost was still borne by Viridia regardless.
If this has happened more than once, then something has to be causing it. There has to be a way to stop the wishes.
All I know is that if I don't hear the people's thoughts, nothing happens. But the endless fighting only gets worse, and the people of Viridia are growing more desperate. Even strangers like you can't help but express their desires. So I moved out of Viridia and tried to drown out the sounds. But no matter what I did to block my ears, they'd still find their way into my mind, tormenting me until eventually I couldn't even sleep. This isn't a gift. It's a curse.
Not necessarily. You were able to predict the Cabal's movements earlier. Gotta say, I've never seen anything like that before. You know, this skill of yours reminds me of an acquaintance in Haven. But he's not human. He's something more ancient.
Could I be whatever he is?
You certainly don't look like him. I wish you told me sooner, Harrow.
I'm sorry. I didn't know if I could trust you then, and I didn't know what would happen once the truth was out. What would people think of me? Of their union president?
This is a lot to take in, Harrow. But I have to know, that day, why was my wish granted?
I could have blocked it out, but in that moment I heard another, more paranoid, more piercing voice. It drowned out the sounds of all the other desires. Wolf, it wants you to disappear from the Red Sea Rift.
I just got a message from Lord Radagast. He wants you to contact him as soon as possible.